Nakase, you're meeting the client Saturday.
Oh, give me a break. I just went last week.
What, you have a problem with this or something?
Of course I do. You can't just send people out like this. Besides, I have work to do. I've only had 3 days off last month. 3! And I couldn't even rest.
Lazy bum. When I was your age, I bowed to my superiors and did everything I could, given the opportunity.
Who cares? Just because you can, doesn't mean you have to.
You think you can talk back to me? If you don't like this, then quit. There's plenty of people I can replace you with.
Oh, really? Then I guess I'll quit.
Don't bother handing in your resignation. I'll write it for you.
No, I'll write it. I'll make sure I get my last paycheck. My name's Rinto Nakase. After I graduated, I started working for an obviously exploitative company and did the best I could for 5 years. After all that effort, I'll have burned through my savings in 6 months if I don't find another job. My story begins right after I walk out of that company. I spent 2 weeks taking it easy before job hunting. The company I was at was known for overworking its employees, so staying there for 5 years demonstrated patience and resilience. This quickly moved me on to the interview stage.
Tell us, Rinto Nakase, why do you want to work for this company?
You see, then she spoke up.
Hey.
Are you addressing me?
Yes, you. I have a few things I'd like to ask. Could you answer them for me?
Now? I'm about to explain why I'd like to join.
Skip it. You'll only say what we want to hear, and that's boring. Tell us something else. That's okay, right?
Yes, sure. Please go ahead.
Thank you. Rinto, do you have a girlfriend?
Right now?
Yes. Do you, or don't you?
I don't.
I see. Do you play games?
I was too busy at my previous job to play much.
What's your favorite food?
I'd have to say omurice.
That's adorable. My favorite is Hamburg steak.
Miss Komori? We're about out of time.
Really? Then do you have anything you'd like to ask, Rinto?
In that case, since I'm transferring in, I was wondering what kind of work my coworkers have been doing.
I meant if there's anything you wanted to know about me.
What?
Miss Komori, please, be more serious about this.
So my interview ended on that note.
Phew, glad that's over. Did you just finish your interview?
Yeah, I did. You too?
Yep. I hope we both get hired. Were you really nervous?
I wouldn't say that, but there was a weird person in my interview. I wonder if she was testing my communication skills.
What do you mean by weird?
She was really pretty, but she just kept asking personal questions, you know?
That is pretty weird. But it sounds like you might have had Yasuka Komori.
Komori? Yeah, that was her name!
Wait, you applied to this company without knowing who she is?
Is she famous?
Are you serious? Yasuka Komori is a designer at this company. Sure, she's the CEO's niece, but she's very talented. 90% of the top designs are her work.
I never would have guessed.
You're awfully calm about this.
I mean, I don't know much about this stuff.
Uh-huh, sure. Well, we'll be joining at the same time if we're hired. So I hope we can talk more then.
I saw him at the welcoming event for new hires 2 months later, and we exchanged contact information. His name is Saiki, and knowing him made me feel better about working here.
Hey Rinto, Miss Komori's asking for you again.
Again?
Must be hard being popular.
That's not how it is.
What do you two really do?
We eat and talk together, I guess.
That makes her sound like a co-mother. Sorry, that was rude of me.
Nah, it's fine, don't worry about it. On that note, can you do something about this, Chief?
Sorry, Nakase. Yasuka's work really supports our company, so we put a lot of effort in giving her a good working environment. As you might expect, that's why she has her own room and all.
It has a refrigerator, a bed, and even a bath. Someone could live in that room.
She actually does live in that room. Anyway, please go along with this. If Yasuka gets upset, it'll be a huge mess to clean up.
At the end of my job search, I joined a company with much better working conditions than my last one. The salary is high, I can take paid time off, overtime is paid for, and all of my coworkers are great people. I'm actually motivated to work. And then there's that strange woman from my interview. Yasuka Komori calls for me personally every so often. I'm here.
Oh, Rinto, come on in.
Sorry for interrupting.
Not at all.
Is this what you called me for?
That's right. Please join me for some tea.
I was in the middle of something, you know?
Oh, so was I. But taking breaks is important too.
Just one cup then.
Yay! I also brought cakes. Which would you like?
Something not too sweet, preferably.
Really? I didn't expect that. Then have this chocolate cake, and I'll have the rest.
That's 4 cakes, you know.
Trust me, I'll be fine.
If I may ask you something.
Oh? Are you finally interested in asking about me? What do you want to know? Fire away. I'll even tell you my measurements.
I'm not asking about those.
Darn, I guessed wrong. But I have a good eye for fashion.
Yes, I can already see that.
Oh, can you? You seem extra interested in me today.
Wait, stop! Not now! Whoa, this cake's delicious.
Right? It's from my favorite shop.
It is? You picked well.
I can take you there sometime. Food eaten on the terrace is especially good.
I'd like that.
Then let's do it. So? You said you wanted to ask me something. What is it?
Well, why have you taken an interest in me, Miss Komori?
I'll answer you on one condition.
What is it?
Please, call me by my first name.
Huh?
Is that a bad thing?
No, I wouldn't say that.
So, it's okay?
Sure. I'll call you Yasuka.
Good. Although, I'll need you to loosen up more later. Now, for your question. I do have a reason for calling you. Take a look at this.
It's a smartphone.
Right. You resemble this person.
Is he your ex-boyfriend?
No, just my favorite character.
What?
You look exactly like this character in my favorite smartphone game. See? So, I get excited when I talk to you.
Seriously? That's why you call me in?
That's right. Ideas are always clashing in my work, so it's important to de-stress. I can't think when there's too much noise in my head. The CEO knows this, so he's given me my own room and office.
Enough was enough. I'm at the end of my rope, and this can't continue, I thought. But before I could voice my objection...
Oh, I've got it! Yes, yes, yes!
What is it?
I've just got an idea. I have to work on this immediately.
Yasuka hurried to her workspace further in. Taking a peek, I saw lots of unfinished designs strewn around. There must have been 100 or 200 of them. This put Yasuka in a slightly different light for me. I thought she was the type who only goofed off. I'll take care of the cups and plates.
Sorry to make you do that. Thank you.
No problem. I hope the design turns out well.
Thank you. Designs are the entire reason I'm here, so I'll do my best.
Her smile was overflowing with confidence. She looked so beautiful. Welcome back, Rinto. Must be hard. You want me to say something for you? You sure? Actually, I'm good for now. I can keep doing this a bit longer. Really? What's that for? Nothing. Miss Komori is really pretty, isn't she? That's not what this is about. All I was thinking was that I'll continue to see Yasuka so I can help bring out her best at work. That's literally it! Excuse me, are you Rinto Nakase? Yes, that's me. Thank you for being friends with my niece. Your niece? Yes, Yasuka. You're Yasuka's uncle? That's correct. Which makes you the CEO of this company, yes. Oh, whoa, excuse me. No, I don't do much. She's been a big help for me. Relax, relax. Really, I'm grateful to you. Who, me? You've been eating with her in all these days, aren't you? That girl's a genius as a designer, but she completely loses sight of everything around her when she's focused on her work. She forgets to eat and doesn't take care of her health, but that hasn't been the case recently. She's been asking for cakes and minding her appearance more. She's even cooking more, and it's all because of you. I really don't think I've done anything. I suppose you wouldn't. We usually don't notice how we affect others, but Yasuka's behavior is most certainly due to your friendship. Thank you again. You don't have to bow, really. I hope you continue to have a good relationship with her. She's the treasure of this whole company. I really didn't expect the CEO of all people to bow his head to me.
Did he surprise you?
Well, yeah, of course.
To me, he's just my sweet, loving uncle, so that's probably why I'm not surprised.
He also told me you've often forgotten to eat until recently. Is that true?
Yeah, it is. It's usually been something light, finger foods or something like jello or onigiri. I've run out of energy because I've only had one meal a day. Food used to be just a source of energy to me, and it didn't matter what I ate as long as I could move and work.
Used to be?
Yes.
Meaning things are different now?
Right. Eating with you is fun, and the food tastes more delicious. This is the first time I've enjoyed anything as much as I enjoy my work.
Then please continue to eat proper meals.
I'll try, as long as you keep coming by.
Well, the CEO also asked me to do as much.
Not very forthcoming, are you?
Yasuka smiled cheerfully. Rinto, you hear the rumors? What about? Takahata from sales got moved to another branch. Again? Another transfer? People are wondering if it's because of an office romance. That's ridiculous! Takeda from sales is also transferring, and the two of them have been dating, you know. I didn't know that. Dude. Well, whatever. Just be careful, Rinto. Be careful of what? Of you and Miss Komori. Duh. After that rumor started spreading, Yasuka stopped calling for me to see her. I started realizing that all of our time spent together was solely because she asked for me. I've never once asked to meet with her. We won't see each other if she doesn't speak up. Because of that, I got more done and haven't needed to work overtime as much. But I felt like there was something gnawing at my heart. Excuse me, Chief. I'd like to take a half day today. No problem. Go ahead. Thank you, sir. What's wrong? I'm going to see Yasuka. I want to know why she hasn't been asking to see me. Then just go and see her like you always do. Why take time off? Because it's for personal reasons. This doesn't have to do with work. You really are a straight arrow. Although I've been here countless times since being hired, I was really nervous for some reason. Probably because this is the first time I've chosen to come see her.
Who is it? I'm busy right now.
Hi, it's me.
Rinto. Why are you here?
To see you. Can you open the door?
And why do you want to see me?
Come on. What more reason do I need?
We're at work. Is this really okay right now?
What are you even saying?
I think I'm being quite clear.
I'm off the clock, so I'm fine. I'm not going anywhere until you open this door.
In that case, can you wait a bit?
What's wrong?
I want to clean the room and put some makeup on.
Okay. On that note, have you been eating properly?
No, I don't think I have.
I'll grab you something then. It's been a while, so let's eat together. I picked up lunch from a nearby supermarket while Yasuka got herself ready. I got you a Hamburg steak lunch.
Thank you. Hamburg steaks are my favorite.
I know. That's why I picked it for you. I haven't forgotten that bit of info from my interview. So,
What is it?
I wanted to ask why you haven't asked to see me recently.
Do I have to answer?
After all the time we've spent together, I think I have a right to know.
You've heard about the two people who got transferred, right?
That thing with Takahata, you mean?
Yes, that.
What does that have to do with this?
I heard they left because they had an office romance. That's why I stopped calling for you. You've finally gotten used to things here, and you said you liked working here. If you got transferred because of me.
What? Why would that happen? We're not going out or anything.
We're not. But I really like you.
You... what? Like, romantically? Not like a pet or something?
Are you serious? Do you think I'd let you in my room if I wasn't interested?
Slow down. This still doesn't make sense. Why would you call for me so often if you didn't want to interrupt me during work?
Huh? I told my uncle that I was interested in you after your interview, and he told me I could call for you anytime. I'm sorry. Have I been bothering you this whole time?
So you really didn't think any of this?
What do you mean? I put makeup on and had food ready for us.
That's not what I mean. I mean, you really didn't consider you were interrupting whatever I was doing to see me?
Yes. I guess I have been bothering you.
I suppose you could say that. But it stopped bothering me at some point. It's fun talking to you. So I've been working to get things done faster. Thanks to you, I've picked things up faster than the other new hires.
That makes me feel a little better. And I know I'm making excuses, but I'm really bad with things outside of work, and I have a hard time being considerate of others.
I know. I caught on to that during my interview.
Oh, sorry.
But now I think it's kind of attractive.
Rinto.
That reminds me. I stopped by the CEO's office to ask something before coming here. Takahata and Takeda weren't transferred because of a workplace romance. Takeda was already going to be transferred, and Takahata asked to transfer to a branch office because his parents are going into nursing care. The timing just happened to overlap, which was what sparked the rumors.
Really? That's it?
More importantly, why didn't you just ask your uncle about what happened?
Because I was too embarrassed to admit how I feel about you in front of him.
I think you're a little too late for that one. You really aren't good at anything besides work, huh?
Oh, you don't have to remind me. But this means it's okay if I call for you again, right?
Nah, I don't think so.
Why?
I prefer keeping work separate from my private life.
I'm sorry. I don't know what people want to say if they don't tell me clearly and directly.
Then I'll rephrase. To me, it's really bad for significant others to see each other during work hours. If you're not careful, it can really come back to bite you.
When you say significant other...
Yasuka. Despite telling her directly, I couldn't help but smile at how cute she was looking clueless. Yasuka, do you want to have a workplace romance with me?